Welcome back to the Gamer's Hall. I'm Chris.
I'm Adam.
And today we're going to do some unboxings. We got Tiamat. Gargantuan. Oh yeah. So let's here, get rid of that. You get rid of the box, I'll pull it up. Yeah, now
That's a box.
this feels like gargantuan.
Yeah, we haven't looked at this at all other than he pulled out the box last night at our D&D session. So, and I had to tell him put it away because that's distracting. So, and I don't think that's changed at all. It's still very distracting how large this thing is.
Oh wow.
Uh-oh.
A lot of styrofoam.
There goes the box. Dodge the other dragon.
It looks like they're doing the same format. Double. That one was double plastic. This is double styrofoam.
Definitely making it where this is not going to get damaged. Or
Yeah.
I hope it's not going to get damaged because this is the first time we're opening it.
Some assembly required.
Let y'all take a look. That's how it comes in before anything is taken out. Don't tip over. Okay. So yeah, everything is bagged individually and has its own spot.
And according from what I read online, this thing is supposed to have a 28-inch wingspan. Oh my god, look at the detail and beauty of this. Woo!
That is... Wow. Alright, let's see how it goes together. It just kind of snugs on there. Not a full, like, push together. It just snugs and that's it.
Oh yeah.
So there's one seam you're gonna see. So we got little seams on the wings, not a full, complete press fit, but
Yeah.
not on display. I don't think
I got a
that's
full
terrible.
press fit on this wing. You don't really see a lot of the seam except for in this little corner right here. This one you see a lot in the back. The tail, there's a bit of a gap. Bit of a gap.
Yeah.
But this is a huge model.
Yeah, this, if dropped on the table, definitely says this is a real fight.
So I mean, this compared to this, look at this wingspan. You drop this on a table, your players are gonna freak out.
Yeah. This is for sure that epic fight.
God.
This would make you want to get to epic level and actually finish out a campaign at level 20. Right? Because if you hit this on the table okay, you're gonna fight Tiamat, and people are like, okay, we're gonna fight Tiamat, and somebody's no, you're really gonna fight Tiamat.
Not
This
to
will
mention,
prove. Oh man, this would make the session.
yeah. Like, dude, the amount of detail they put in it, the highlights, the dry brushing, it's more than what's on the Dracolich over there.
Well, I would say on the main body, they put more detail than they did the wings. The wings definitely have...
They did a little bit with the wings. It's not as touched and fine-tuned as the body and the heads.
Yeah, they didn't put as many different color variations in those as I would assume the Dracolich have. Or not the Dracolich, the Tiamat would have. Now the heads are very... Let's get... Heads are... Oh man, that is tough to pick up.
Yeah, the box weighed like, I think it was like
Oh my! They even have
5 or 6 kilos.
They even have a balance stick in there just for the main
body.
Yeah.
Yeah, where all the heads are, so it doesn't topple over.
No.
Oh my god, man, the detail on all of these. Look at the green dragon, the black dragon head, that red. Whoa.
Yeah, the red's up. Definitely takes up most of that area as well.
Yeah, but this honestly feels on par with Big Red.
Yes, this definitely feels like
Adult blue dragon. Adult blue Dracolich.
Let's put all these little scale. So let's look at a few things. They've gone for a more solid design than this. They definitely have more of an action feel with the new style. Like this really feels like Tiamat is coming out and attacking, versus what they did with the old Gargantuan style, this is fairly static. And one thing is really, I'm breathing on you because you're right below me, versus this is I'm coming for you. So modeling is great.
Yeah. Also, one thing I've noticed is that the old here, not the poses that they're in are not great for actually playing with, because putting your miniatures next to the bases, you've got these wings in the way, claw, tail, wing in the way, the fire here. Whereas the Dracolich over here, that lightning is actually almost right next to the base, and you can just get all the way around it.
Yeah, even on this one, you can get all the way around its base too.
On Tiamat, you can get all the way around its base except for the back tail there,
which is actually
makes sense. There's still enough space to put almost a giant behind its tail.
Yeah.
Before you have to deal with the part that's touching.
So
yeah, like a barbarian getting in there next to it doing its attacks. I mean, it's going to be able to get in there.
That's the back of it, what it looks like with the tail and the wings. So you can tell a little loose on the wings. It's not, but that's a lot of weight for it to carry. Maybe need to pin it. If you're good at that type of stuff, you could try to also use green stuff epoxy and put inside to create a seal if you wanted to keep it together all the time.
Yeah.
Which now that I'm seeing this wing, that might be something you got to do, because the weight of it is just so much.
Yeah.
It is pulling itself out as we mess with it a little bit.
But right there on the tail, you can see that gap. Right there. It's not quite touching.
Now, one thing I'd probably do, because the coloration
is huge.
The colorations are pretty good. I would probably go back if I really want to and get some more of the colors that they have here and highlight a little bit brighter colors on the dragon heads, just to give a little more definition, because it's a little muted. It has a dry brush effect going across it, but it doesn't have like true highlights in a way. Doesn't really show the vibrancy that you would assume this dragon would have. It's still good, don't get me wrong. You can definitely tell each one is what it is, but even the white dragon head there, you could use a little more white. Just a little bit more.
Yeah, it's kind of a dirty white.
And even the black over here, which, by the way, blacks and whites on any painted model are actually way more difficult than any other coloration to pull off when painting. So even the black could use some extra dark gray, some charcoal gray in there.
Yeah, but I mean, these are what, machine painted? I'm assuming.
I think they're mold injected into that. Like, this is...
Okay, well, still, the amount of detail for a mold inject, it's pretty nice.
Oh, no, it's amazing.
I'd love to see what, like, a professional artist would come do and go behind this to make it just really pop and stand out.
Yeah, which would be great if somebody who watches this video and you have this model and you are actually a professional painter, I would love to see a link to that in the comments down there. of a professionally painted model.
Even the tongues are nice. Like, this one's orange. This one's kind of a reddish. They're forked. The blue dragon is the only one whose tongue is laying down. Everybody else is kind of sticking out.
So, side profile there.
Yeah, that adult blue Dracolich doesn't look nearly as menacing as Tiamat.
No.
Yeah, Tiamat looks so menacing compared to that thing. Like, the blue Dracolich was pretty menacing until we brought that out, actually.
Which is good, honestly, because that really creates a story in itself of, you can tell that this is the top dragon. This is, if you thought this was bad, this is definitely the queen mother of all dragons. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, and man, even just doing a one-shot with this thing would be amazing. Like, imagine doing a level 20 one-shot where you have to go to hell. You have to fight Archon the Cruel, Joe Manganiello's character, and fight them out, and then fight her out at the end. Like, oh, that would be epic. I wonder if you pop this mini out at the end of Rise of Tiamat, would that sway the characters? Because at that time they're like level 15.
15, yeah,
so
it should be 15.
Yeah, 14 or 15. How are they doing? Like, you pop that out, it's like, maybe we will make a deal. Yeah, I get it, yeah, we're level 15 or 14. That's menacing.
I think it even if you pop this model out, even at level 20, I'm pretty sure most people would go, I might make a deal. Size and perspective has a...
When you pop this out on the table, it almost exudes that dragon presence. Everyone's like, okay, guys, what are we gonna do here? Just the model itself almost makes you feel that dragon presence that are in the books.
I think anybody that's going to use this model, if you get it and you're going to use it for your campaign, do not have this model in the room when you're about to start the fight. Yeah. Only unveil this model when Tiamat actually shows up.
Absolutely.
Don't let anybody. This has to be a surprise, because the effect that's going to have on your players at that moment is going to create that role playing gold of, oh no, what did we do?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Model quality is there's a few little hiccups here or there, but for the size, that's totally expected. So it's not like anything bad. Maybe going to need to do a little pinning on the wings. Be careful, though. You don't really want to ruin the model. Paint quality is definitely really good for what it is. If you're a professional painter, you can touch up on it. If you're not, don't mess with it.
Yeah, but how many people buy models, don't paint them?
Well, almost all of us.
Yeah. So, having models pre-painted, ready right out the box, fantastic.
Action pose definitely will create a good narrative, so you don't feel static.
Thanks for being mindful, so that player characters can actually swarm this thing and get around it to actually fight it.
Right. And the scale is definitely right on. So these wings are massive, as they should be, for if you're going to try and... If you picture a creature that can fly under its own machinations, is the best way to say, its wings would have to be this huge. Yeah. So, yeah, this works.
The original Tiamat that they came out with when Tyranny of Dragons came out was much, much smaller than this.
Oh, yeah, its wingspans were like this.
I mean, it was maybe this size.
Its body wasn't even as thick as this. I think it's over there, actually.
Let's get Big Red out the way here.
Requires a lot more unboxing.
Oh, the base is... No, you have to attach her to the base.
Yeah, and you gotta tear all this other stuff apart. So we're not gonna do that. But as you can tell, the differences between models.
I like that the heads are the exact same. Like, the positioning of them is almost... The whites are more vibrant here. You got some black and red on going down there. There's a lot more black in the wings and stuff. Whereas...
Yeah, that's mostly the same model red.
Mm-hmm.
Or model red. But this is supposed to be Gargantuan. This is supposed to be Gargantuan.
Does it say Gargantuan?
I mean, that's what the creature model was. Although that's a huge base.
Yeah, it's from a huge to Gargantuan. Original model, scale model.
Yeah, that's a big difference. You pull over the... That's the new style huge as well. So, as you can tell, even their huge models really feel huge versus this. Which, that's cool. And I would actually say the...
No, I mean, this one are roughly the same size.
Look at that body, though.
Yeah.
The body and the heads feel smaller. The wings on this are bigger.
Yeah, the heads are smaller here. These wings are bigger.
This is about 25% bigger. Yeah. That's all the comparisons. Old versus new, what they look like. Definitely a step above what it used to be.
Yep, new directions versus previous, and WizKids has definitely stepped their game up.
And I think you're definitely going to get what you pay for sure. Like, it's worth...
I'm not going to lie, because this is very expensive. It's $400 before tax.
Yeah.
So it's pricey. It's pricey for all of you out there. But detail, already painted, Gargantuan. You bring this out to the table, your table's gonna feel a certain way, and it's probably gonna influence how their characters are actually gonna act. Whereas if you brought that model out, it'd be like, all right, like we could probably take this. Where you bring this one out, it's like, oh Jesus,
we messed up.
Yeah,
we messed up.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this at this point.
Good. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. But yeah.
If you guys like the content we're putting out, please like, share, and subscribe.
And hit that little bell notification at the bottom there so you can know when we post more videos.
And until then, guys, keep trying to fail those frightened checks, because I would have failed.
You want to keep trying to fail the frightened checks? What about pass the frightened checks?
No. They're gonna be failing. I failed in life as an actual human.